Hello friends, welcome back to the Lightford House. If you're new here, my name is Hope, and I am going to share just an update on the GOLO diet because following my last GOLO video that I did, I had some comments, so I thought I'd just wait and do an update video for you and let you know if it's working for me, what I like about it, and if I think that it is something that would work for you. So a little bit of background about me: I was in the Army right after high school. And in the Army, you wake up every morning early, you get outside and exercise, so it's pretty easy to stay in shape. The military will keep you physically fit. When I got out of the military, I had already had 2 kids, and I kind of took a break from exercising. I actually worked at Waffle House for like 3 months after I got out of the Army while I was looking for something more permanent, and that was dangerous in and of itself because while working there, I worked nights and we're able to pretty much eat whatever we wanted to. You know, who's not going to eat free food while they're at work? So anyway, I just gained some weight while working there. And honestly, I really just never lost the weight after having my second child, who's now almost 13. So I've been carrying this stomach around with me for quite some time. And basically what got me started on the GOLO plan was I had tried different diets. I tried hydroxycut, I've tried some different cleanses and several different things. I've tried doing different workouts, doing different Shanti workouts. I've done like the Insanity DVDs and different things, and it just wasn't really working for me. I had bad eating habits. Portions were huge. I loved anything sweet and sugary, and really just didn't have any discipline and willpower because I did my time in the military, got out, and I was like, oh, I don't have to meet these certain physical standards anymore. So I just fell into some bad habits. So I decided to start the GOLO after seeing the infomercial, looking into it, and I'm seeing all these before and after photos. I'm like, okay, this could possibly be something. So let me tell you what I liked about the GOLO diet. I like the fact that I don't have to keep buying something. Once you make your first purchase and you order the pills that come along with it, you automatically get access to the app, which has tons of recipes on there. There's a Facebook group that's very supportive that has GOLO admin on there that can help give advice and answer questions. It's a whole supportive community. People sharing their results, sharing their photos. This is real people like me and you that can go online and support each other. And I like the fact that I can eat normal food. So just because I'm on a diet doesn't mean everyone in my household is on a diet. So I don't, even though they have recipes, I don't really make any of the recipes except for the like overnight oats I'll make sometimes for breakfast. But for the most part, I just make whatever meal I'm making for that night, and then I work my diet around it. So say, for example, we're having spaghetti. I can eat spaghetti and get my half cup of pasta, and you know, if I have meat sauce, then that would count as a little bit of protein. But I can also add like almonds for extra protein, or cottage cheese, and then have like a side salad to get my veggies in. Basically, the GOLO diet, you're gonna get this smart card that comes with it. And you can also find like a list of GOLO approved foods on their app and everything. So this basically tells you all you're doing is basically you want 2 protein servings with each meal, 1 carbohydrate, 1 to 2 veggies, and veggies are optional at breakfast, but I do like to have grape tomatoes or something at breakfast as well. And then a healthy fat. So on here it gives you butter, 1 teaspoon of butter, olive, avocado, or coconut oil. So if you just cook something in olive oil, that counts. It wants you to have a teaspoon to a tablespoon of that. A homemade dressing could be 2 tablespoons of that. So if you eat a salad as a side and then you put some dressing on there, there's your healthy fat. Unsweetened coconut flakes, it says olives or avocado. And on here, avocado counts as a veggie or a healthy fat. So sometimes I buy the mini guacamoles and take those. But basically, I just work whatever I'm cooking for my family, I'm working my diet around it and making it fit for me. The other thing that I like about it is you're not made to feel guilty. So you can eat regular food, normal food, pastas, rice, whatever you want. It's just eating it in moderation, watching those portions, and it does give you like the measurements for each portion on the back here, and it's gonna give you samples of balanced meals. I mean, this is your smart card, and it's gonna tell you what you can have. You get bonus servings. So if you're a male, you automatically get a bonus carb serving just for being a male. If you're someone who's gonna work out, then you get a extra carb serving for that also. So I like the fact that I don't have to feel guilty. So if I say, hey, it's my birthday, I'm gonna have a cupcake today, I don't have to feel like, oh my God, I've ruined everything, you know, I messed up. Or if I had a Coke today, I don't have to feel like I've ruined that completely, fell off the rails, you know, or anything like that. If you mess up, they tell you it's fine, everything's fine in moderation. Just start back over tomorrow and try again. And it's training your brain to think like this, you know. So it's not really, I don't look at it as a diet, it's more so of training my brain to think like this. So now when I go to eat, I'm automatically thinking, okay, I need to make sure I have my carbs. I need to make sure I have my protein. I need to make sure that I have the right amount of each thing. And it keeps me full during the day. So that's what I like about it. Okay, do I think that this is something that will work for you? Absolutely I do. But one thing I'll say that will help you stay on track is have your meals prepared. Because you're more likely to stay on track if you have something already ready to go in your fridge you can grab and eat, versus waking up hungry, what am I gonna have? So an example of that could be, I like to use my Instant Pot and make hard-boiled eggs. So maybe I prep a bunch of hard-boiled eggs and have them in a Ziploc bag ready to go. You can peel them, or you can leave the shell on and peel them whenever you're about to eat them. But prepare some, you know, for a few days. That way it's just grab and go. If I'm having a salad, maybe I'll make a big bowl of salad and then just portion it out, or just basically meal prep. That's what I would say. It's just easier to stay on track. For me, I work from home 2 days a week and I work in the office 3 days a week. So when I go to work, I know I'm gonna make my overnight oats the night before so that I'll have just grab and go breakfast, easy. I'm taking my lunch, taking my food so that I'm not tempted to go buy from the cafeteria, the snack machine, anything like that. It's just, that's what I think will help. Also, I bought a treadmill, and I've shared this before on one of my previous videos. I bought a little walking pad, like a little treadmill. The thing was under $200 on Amazon. It wasn't really expensive, and it's been working great. I have it in my bedroom here, just plugged in, honestly, beside my bed here, and I'm able to walk and watch TV. So I'm exercising. I walk outside every day to our mailbox. It's down at the end of my street, close to our neighborhood pool. So I'm getting my walking in. And for me, that's important because my job is a desk job. I'm sitting at a desk most of the day. So it's good to exercise. You have to exercise plus eat right, or it's not going to work for you. You have to seriously be committed to it. So with the GOLO, you do take these pills 2 to 3 times a day with your meal. But the thing with GOLO is you don't have to keep taking them. You take them until you feel that you don't need them anymore. So I bought maybe 3 bottles of them. And after that, I'm like, you know what? I've got this now. I've got it down. I don't feel like I need these anymore. So I don't purchase them anymore. And do I think that it will work for you? Yes, if you can be disciplined enough to follow the plan here. They also do sell like the meals. I don't know if they're frozen or refrigerated. They do have ready-made meals that you can purchase, which could help you stay on track. And then the recipes. You can follow the recipes. I'm sure they're great. I just don't want my family to feel like they're being put on a diet just because I am. So I choose not to do that, except for the breakfasts. But yeah, I think it's a good plan, and it's not just like a diet. It's how we should be eating anyway. It's eating clean, basically. You know, you got to cut out a lot of the snacking, processed foods, and things like that. But yeah, so have I lost any weight? I stepped on a scale at work. I actually don't own a scale at my home because I didn't start this diet to hit a certain target number or anything like that. I really started it because I looked in the mirror one day and I was disgusted. I was at like the heaviest that I had ever been, and all my clothes were fitting really tight, and I just felt horrible. I felt like nothing fit. I felt like I looked awful to myself. That's how I felt. And so that's what got me started. And I still don't have like a certain number, you know, anything on the scale that I'm trying to hit, or a certain amount of weight that I'm trying to lose. I just wanted to be able to fit in my clothes, feel better physically, and just be more comfortable in my skin. And I think I've done that. I've been doing YouTube for a while now, and I haven't shown myself on a lot of videos because honestly, I just wasn't comfortable enough. I didn't want to be seen on camera. Now I'm, you know, starting to film myself a little bit more here, especially in future videos. I'm going to be doing a lot of try-on hauls of things that I've ordered, clothing that I'm able to fit into now, because I haven't lost any weight according to the scale, but I've lost several inches. I can tell that I'm smaller. I can tell that I'm able to exercise without feeling worn out and out of breath. So yeah, I think it is working, and I'm actually going to take you into my closet and show you what I look like standing up in a full-length mirror so that you can see where I'm at, and I will show some before and after photos. But yeah, it's just a healthy lifestyle change. So if it's something that you're interested in, I do think that you should try it out. Okay, so I just wanted to show you what I'm looking like today. I'm wearing an Old Navy romper, so it's a little bit loose here, but this is one that I got on ThredUp maybe a month or so ago. I shared it on the video. But anyway, my face has gotten a lot smaller. It's smaller than it was in previous photos. And then, you know, us women sometimes get that, like we call it, back fat above our bra area. And that is pretty much, I have on a strapless bra, and there's basically no like fat hanging out over it anymore. So that's a good thing, because that used to be an issue for me as well. But mostly I'm still working on my stomach area. So yeah, this is where I'm at today, and I feel like it's working for me. Just last week we were at the beach, and I felt comfortable and confident in my bathing suits. And my biggest compliment honestly came from my husband. He said a couple weeks ago that I look almost as small as I did when we met, and so that was a huge like confidence booster for me, and I feel like it is making a difference. So anyway, if you're interested, check it out. It's called GOLO, GOLO, and you can go to their website, golo.com, and just check it out. Do your research and decide if it's something that you think will benefit you. And I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you're new here, please subscribe before you leave. I'd love to have you here. If you enjoyed the video, please give this a thumbs up, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.